antis, busybodies, you know, the sorts of people. We've all had to deal with it. I've had to deal with it a few times whilst out shooting. I even had the police called on me once. But the other day, I was at a permission that I hadn't been at all through the harvest time, because it's not really the best, to be honest. He's an organic farmer. It's not great for pigeon shooting. But I went to make an appearance, and I was accosted by this old guy who lives in the wood, and he literally does live in the wood. Don't ask, he's a bit eccentric. And he came over and decided to have a bit of a go at me and asked me what I was doing. So what follows is what happened.
Was you one that's been over there decimating the pigeons last week?
Sorry? Sorry, I've got my ears.
There was a shoot over the other fields the other week.
Oh, right.
And they fucking slaughtered them.
Okay, yeah, especially this time of year.
Fuck all in there now.
Yeah.
We raised doves and we raised some pigeons.
Okay.
And they fucking shot them.
Right.
And I ain't very pleased about it.
Oh, right. Ooh.
I mean, I know you've got a right to shoot.
Yeah.
But that ain't right.
What is
you
it?
know it ain't.
What do you mean?
Please.
What, pigeon decoys?
Yeah.
That's how you shoot them?
No, you normally shoot one at a time.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I've just been shooting over in... This is pigeon decoying. People have been shooting like this for, God, 100 years.
I know, but you used to come round the field and shoot one, take a pigeon and clear off, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know, but this is harvest time. This is why there's stubble here.
What do you mean it's harvest time? It's bullshit.
After the harvest...
There's fucking nothing here.
No, the way it works is after the... I know, after the harvest, okay.
So he gets a pigeon slaughtered.
Yeah, they're supposed to, because otherwise
Why?
because they die.
They don't die.
Yes, they do.
They die.
Yes, they do.
Fucking kill 'em.
What happens is they have the abundance of summer, okay? They breed like crazy, right? And then, at this time of year, they harvest. And when they harvest, you have the stubble. When you have the stubble, hundreds of them come in to feed on the spilled grain.
That's right.
Before they plough and they drill, you have to cull them, because otherwise they'll eat the grain that's then put in afterwards. But because they've been breeding so much, if you don't shoot them, they won't survive through the winter anyway. That's why you do it. And
Well,
this is harvest time for pigeon shooting. It's called pigeon decoying.
That seems strange because I've had one for 6 years.
Sorry?
I've had one for 60 years.
You've had a pigeon?
I have a pigeon and I've had it for 6 years.
Yeah, I'm talking about wild pigeons.
It is a wild pigeon.
Right. Well, how do you know it's the same pigeon?
It was broken its wing.
Right.
And I took it in.
Yeah, well,
And
you're feeding it, aren't you?
Of course I'm feeding it.
Yeah, well, it's that's totally different then, isn't it?
But I feed them over there as well.
Yeah, well,
I feed the pigeons
so
and I
what?
feed the doves.
So what? I've shot nearly 200 birds in the last month, because this is the time of year that you shoot them.
Okay.
I haven't shot on this farm at all this year.
I'm listening to your point. I understand your point. Right? Now, you think you have a right to kill living creatures. You don't.
Yeah, I do. It's called the general licence.
It's got nothing to do with the bloody licence.
It is. The general licence allows you to shoot certain birds for pest control, which is what wood pigeons are.
They're not pests.
Yes, they are. They cost millions of pounds every year for farmers. It's an agricultural pest.
Bullshit.
And I eat them.
I know you do.
And I've got a smoker. I've been cold smoking them for 24 hours. They're amazing. That's why I've been doing it.
They flatten the crops. That's bollocks.
The reason I don't shoot up here...
Because the reason they do it, I see it every day. The winds blow the crops down. The pigeons don't touch it.
They do.
They don't.
They do.
They do not.
They
I
do.
live up there every fucking
This
day.
farm, I don't normally pigeon decoy in this farm because it's an organic farm, okay? So it isn't as appealing to the pigeons, so I don't need to shoot as many during the harvest time, okay? But if you go right, I've literally shot hundreds of pigeons in the last month, and the reason I do that is because it's a serious problem. If I don't do it, it costs the farmer loads of money.
Well, that's his fucking problem.
Well, no, yeah, that's why I do it. That's to solve the problem. And it's perfectly legal, and it's perfectly above board, and they're eaten, and it's more humane in terms of meat. It's more humane than buying it from the supermarket. And it's perfectly safe. This shotgun has a range of 30 yards. If any shot does get caught by the wind and it gets over there, it's not going to hurt you.
It did.
It won't hurt you.
That was when you was walking, not when you was in there.
Okay. Well, it won't hurt you anyway if it lands on you. If it's because I'm shooting up in the air. Do you know what I mean? And if I shot like this, it would come about as far as those decoys.
I'm fully aware of how far.
So do you know what I mean? I'm not, you know.
Shoot years ago.
Okay.
But I can't kill animals.
Yeah.
It's against mine.
That's
I believe
cool.
in all life. I believe in fucking rats and everything. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
They have a right to live on this planet.
Well, yeah, it's a circle of life. There's lots of things that need to be managed. We manage the countryside, okay? This isn't a natural environment. It doesn't sustain itself. If I don't shoot pigeons, okay, it has a detrimental effect on lots of other bird life because they're competing and they have an unfair advantage because of agriculture. That's why there's so many of them, and that's why we shoot them at this time of year.
There's not that many there.
Well, I'm finding that out. I haven't shot this farm this year.
They've killed them
So,
over there.
well, I don't know who that would be
There was
because
4 or 5 guns here, and they were on for 7 hours.
well, that can't have been on this farm because
Bang, bang.
they can't have been on this farm.
That's it. Yeah, it is his farm over
Yeah, but
there.
I'm the only one who shoots here, and I haven't shot here.
No, listen to me. They're over there, he lets them shoot there.
He doesn't. I'm the only.
telling you,
Well,
he
somebody's
does.
poaching then.
I'm telling you he does, because a friend of mine at the lockhouse, right, he can't stand it.
Right.
Neither can I, to be honest with you. And they all moved the fucking
Well-
cars because they thought he'd smash the cars up. There was
Right.
there was about 8 of the buggers up there,
Right.
and they got all decoys out like this. Right?
Okay.
And they slaughtered them.
Yeah. Well.
I sat and listened to it all day long, and it was.
Yes.
And I was watching the pigeons just disappear.
Yeah.
That
Sometimes.
wood is silent.
Sometimes people shoot.
It's a fucking
To,
misery.
for
to
some,
be up
I've
there.
known people shoot up to 200 birds in a day. The world record is about 750 at this time of
That's
year.
disgusting.
There's millions of them. You're not going to wipe them out.
They
You're just
are,
thinning the numbers. But if anyone's shooting over there on hand, okay,
He
that has
knows
got nothing.
about it.
It's got. They are not allowed to shoot
He
there.
knows about it.
He doesn't. I'm telling you, I'm the only person, and my mate Tom, who's legally allowed to shoot on this farm, anywhere on
Yeah,
this farm.
Yeah, this.
You must be talking about
Well, he's
some
got
other.
2 more. He's got 4 more fields over there.
I know he
Did you know
has.
that?
Yeah.
And that's where they were shooting.
Well, they're breaking. They were trespassing and they were poaching. Then
No,
they
he
were.
lets them do it.
He doesn't.
I'm
Ask
telling
him. Go and see him.
you. I know he
Ask
does.
him who. Ask him who has permission, and he'll tell you. It's me and my friend Tom. No one else has permission.
Listen, he's lying through his teeth. I'm telling you.
Now that is why you wear a head cap.